Alright, today's video is about Nilight products. Did you know they make more stuff besides lights? Well, guess what they do? They make toe straps, wheel spacers, rear bumpers. They make the sport rack right there for my truck, which I'm thinking about getting. Well, they sent me a couple products today. The first one is a toe strap. This is 8 foot long by 3 inches, and this will be quite useful. I'll take it out when I take my golf cart out, just in case I run out of battery and all that good stuff. Or if I need to pull somebody out of a ditch or help somebody out, this will come in handy. It's rated at 10,000 pounds. 31,000 is the braking, so that's pretty impressive for a toe strap. But the next one we're getting into is reverse lights. They mount onto your hitch, and you can use them for backing up if you need extra lighting when you're in reverse, like me, because I have tinted tail lights. Or let's say you're boating, you need that nighttime brightness when you go down that ramp to hook up your boat. It'll work great for you. Let's get into this install. So this one is going to mount on the hitch, so we'll get right into this install really quick. Comes with a nice bracket. So the bracket is concaved in here, so it fits right on the end of the hitch. And also wire harness. This product runs $50, but you can get it without the wire harness, just the pods if you want to run those separate. It comes with your 2 high quality pods, just like I have on the golf cart, and all the tools and accessories you will need to install. Let's jump into the install on this. Alright, as you guys can see, this area right here around the hitch is where I'm going to mount it to. So I'm loosening up these brackets right now. I'm going to install this first on here to see how I want to mount the lights. I think I'm going to have to mount them underneath. Alright, so what I've done here, I've taken the smaller side, put it toward the top, the bigger side onto the bottom. I'm going to tighten these up. I'm going to do a little bit at a time to make sure it gets there secure and snug. And then that should close that gap there and make it nice and tight so it doesn't move. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to install these. Alright, you guys, so I have them pretty secure, so I'm going to go ahead and move on. But as you can see, it's about flush right there. I got a couple more turns to do, but I'm going to get into the hardware kit that comes with the lights. So all this stuff, I'm going to put it together on the light. Let's get into that part of it. Alright, you guys, these are a little different than the ones I've had before. So I put this bracket on, it goes on the inside of the first fan here. And as you can see right there, there is a nut that locks into place, and then the screw goes on the outside. So that's the first step of putting these together. I'm going to install the rest of them, then I'll be right back. Alright, now that we have this, we have the hole here. So the light's going to be mounted right about there. The nice thing is you can, at any time, I can change the angle of it. So I'm going to put that side down right there. Alright, you guys, so I'm doing a little different. I'm putting the bolt side on first because it'll be easier to put the lock nut, then the nut up top to change that. So with this, like this, at any time, I'm able to select the angle I want to put these. I gotta tighten this one up. I'm gonna get on to the other side, then I'll be right back. I'll show you the outcome and how I decide to mount them and what angle. Alright, so here's what I have so far. I got that mounted right there, that mounted like that. I got them at a little bit of an angle. I still gotta adjust them a little bit, but that's very simple to do. I'm gonna get into the wiring in the morning because it's getting late out here. I need some good lighting, but that's how they're gonna look. So it's definitely gonna be good because right now I have 10 taillights and it is very hard to see, especially backing up a trailer for the golf cart. So that's the main reason I picked these, is because it will be a useful item. I can't wait to check these out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, you guys, as you can see, the lights are installed. I have the wires just ran right here. For the meantime, we're going to get to installing those shortly. So that's the look right there on the lights. Might adjust them, but we're going to find out once it's dark and they are on what the best angle is. Let's get into the wiring. Alright, so instead of the kit I got does come with a wire harness, a switch, all the ground, the connectors, stuff like that. But instead, I'm going to run it to my reverse lights. But you can run it this way. It comes with a fuse and everything, but I'm only going to need it when I have my reverse lights on, so that's how this install is going to be. So what I did here is I combined the red to red, black to black on both the pods. I ran them up. I do have a 8-way connector for a trailer onto my truck. So this connector right here, the very center is going to be, yeah, remove this, but the very center is the reverse signal. So I'm going to tap into that and run this extension wire for the ground, probably over to here to ground it to a good surface. So that's the plan right now, is ground it probably to here. I'm going to get into this connector and start pulling back the wires. Alright, so I don't know if you can see this too clear, but what I did, I peeled back this wrapping. I found the white and green, if you can see it there, white and green wire. I'm going to put a connector on it to splice them together. Then use one of these. I'm going to splice it together with the wire I ran, and we will be right back. Alright guys, so these are called a splice terminal. So what I did, I spliced into the white and green, and then I ran my wire that I took off the LEDs right there, and it's just a butt connector. You can connect it, unconnect it. So that's on that. Then I found right here is where I'm going to ground it to. So I gotta go get probably a hex head for this and get it finished up. Alright, so I ran the wires from the lights themselves. I split them, tucked them up under this bar, ran the power to the white and the green, and then on the back side of this bar down to this bracket right here, which is a metal bracket that's good for the ground, I ran the black wires that I spliced together. Alright, so there it is during the daylight. Let's get it. Alright, so this is about what it's going to be like during daylight. They are bright. We're going to come back at nighttime and try this out again. Here we go. We're at nighttime right now. We're going to see how bright these things are. Woo! It lights up. Huge. Alright guys, well that's about it. Thank you Nilight for sending me the products. I love them. I'm going to use them. Let me know if you guys see some Nilight products that you'd like me to review on the truck, the golf cart, or whatever. Let me know and I might get a hold of them and try your products out for you before you buy it. Let me try it, see if it's good. But check out another install video on the left and the right and some car show content. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. We're coming back every Thursday with reviews, and then the weekends we go to car shows. We have seat covers coming up. We have another Apple CarPlay and then a wireless dongle to review. But thanks a lot for your support, guys. See you next time.